And he says, you have probably 2 years, maybe 4, if you do the chemo. And my very first thought was, darn it, I just bought a camper, you know, and I want to use it. But my second thought was, I got too much stuff to do. I haven't got time to go away right now. There's a reason I got this, and it was probably who I was in my lifestyle. And this is not going to get me. It's just a wake up. But I have to change. So I changed my diet. I changed the way I acted. I changed how I was, how I talked to people. There was this record that played on the radio by the Archies called Sugar Sugar. And I was, I don't know, 8 years old, 7 years old, and I decided I wanted to do that. I wanted to play that song. My parents didn't have a lot of money, but they bought me a little acoustic guitar. I just loved the instrument, you know. And somewhere around 25 years old, I decided I had 2 pieces of an old guitar, one neck and one body, because both were broke in different places, and I decided to make a Franken guitar out of them, and I did, and it worked, and I liked it, and I thought, well, let's keep doing this. So over the years, I've made a bunch. I've pretty much never sold one because I always give them away. I look for people that are in need that can't afford one, but I think are aspiring, or they need a push in their life. My payment was just the look on the person's face when they get it. And I mean, these aren't cheap. I mean, I make sure that every one of these guitars in this room, when they're done, is set up and has a better feel and better action than if you were to buy a real live Fender or Gibson. I mean, these, which cost thousands, these are my babies. It may take 6 months to build one. As long as I'm breathing, I'm going to be building these and giving them away. And I feel like that I'm being called to do this. This is my passion now, to build these guitars and give them, because I know that any one of these guitars can bring in a couple $1,000s for an organization that really needs it, by either raffling or auctioning them off. And I'm driven. The message that I'm trying to give people is of love and hope and giving.